Request from Sharon Ellsworth from Biloxi, Mississippi. Ooh, we're going to be close to you real soon here. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be in New Orleans, Sharon. Thanks so much for your question, Sharon. Sharon asks us, do you think the pattern makes the quilt, or is it really all about fabric choice? Okay, I'm going to read this again. Do you think the pattern makes the quilt, or is it really all about fabric choice? So we're going to crowdsource this answer too. Do you think the pattern makes the quilt, or is it about fabric choice? And so I think pattern can have a significant impact on the overall quilt. Your fabric choice can break a good pattern. I will say that's true. Fabric choices can make or break a pattern. And I would say that, if you have a really fantastic pattern and you make it in prints that are the wrong scale, the wrong color, that aren't, color theory aligned, it can go astray on you. It can get out of control pretty quickly. I would say the alternate is probably true. You can use good fabric and a bad pattern and save it, right? I feel like if you've got a pattern that someone picks out for you and you're not loving it, you can save it back to good and to love with your fabric choice. So I think fabric can break a good pattern and it can also make a bad pattern. I hope that answers your question, Sharon. I think both matter. I think So Magician is right. It is both. But I think one can save the other. So I don't necessarily know if you have to have both a good pattern and good fabrics in order to make a winning quilt. I think you can hit one or the other and still win. I think a bad pattern with bad fabric is probably going to not work out really well for anybody. But I think as long as you hit one, you have a good chance of success. Hitting both is a good chance of success. But it is definitely, fabrics is a good choice here as well. If you put like colors that are just eyesores together, it's not going to work very well. I think this is part of one of the reasons that I like the Puzzle Mystery Quilt, and we'll talk about it in a second, you guys, is because we do all that fabric coordination for you. So you're not going to be putting it together and buying the yardage at the shop and making substitutions here and there that you might not like in the finished product. Because we do all that guesswork, it makes it a little easier. It takes some of that pressure off, because I know that pressure, guys. I've been at the shop. I've seen the quilt. I want to make the quilt and they don't have two of the fabrics I want to make the quilt, and I have to substitute, and I have to have that little bit of anxiety. Did I make a good choice? Did I make a good decision? Is it going to break the pattern? Will it not look like what I want it to look like? And that feeling is real. We all have that doubt. Some of us live in that anxiety for a little bit until it's completely done. But let's see here. So Magic says, I agree with you. Depending on the fabric or pattern, one will matter more than the other. Let's see. Nav Fabric says she's at O'Hare, has a blank screen. Am I missing it? I don't know. If you can hear me, you're probably in a good place. It might just be the Wi-Fi, and that might be slow on the video, because not all Wi-Fi is like stream videos. She loves Oh boy. Uh-oh. Okay, we blinked for a minute, you guys. I'm hopeful that our Wi-Fi stays intact. We will keep an eye on it. We will be right here. So yeah, I think does the pattern make the quilt, or is it really all about fabric? I think it's both. I think you have to have one in a strong case in order to increase the chances of a happy outcome. All right, you guys, thank you so much for your questions. Go to cottoncuts.com/live to submit your questions for next week. We will be in person next week. In 2 weeks, we'll be in New Orleans, and I will have a ton of questions for you guys about New Orleans when we are there. I love New Orleans. It's going to be so much fun. We always have fun things planned when we are there.